Hello Warriors, welcome to How to Fix Power Rangers. For this series, I'll be making a long list of videos covering every season from Mighty Morphin all the way to Beast Morphers. The videos will be shorter, but it'll cover all existing seasons. Let's start from the beginning. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 1. Basically, there should be less fillers, more character driven, conflicts should happen between members, each episode has character building, which would create an overall character arc per season. Jason will be uncertain about saving the world and feels the stress and the weight of responsibility, and later learns to overcome these challenges. Kimberly is a valley girl who later becomes more down to earth. Billy, the typical zero to hero. Trini, a serious student who learns to loosen up. Zach, a chill jokester learn about responsibility. Tommy started off being a rival to Jason and later learns from him, which prepared Tommy to be a leader. One story arc I'd like to add would be the Power Ranger weapons. I have a story to tell about the Core 5 gaining the power weapons in the ancient Armament arc. The Rangers didn't start off with their power weapons, and they fought using just blade blasters. The Rangers find them effective but not efficient. They want to find tailor-made weapons for themselves. Jason has been training to learn how to use a broadsword for plays. Kimberly is the captain of archery. Zach has been helping his neighborhood since he was young to chop firewood with an axe. Billy is training for javelin as it's something he feels most comfortable with. Trini's father has taught her how to use and throw daggers since she was young. After asking for a weapons upgrade, Alpha finally revealed Zordon's training regime for the Rangers. By the end of the training, Zordon has planned to let the Rangers retrieve the power weapons in the Valley of Medusa after he finds the location. The weapons are semi-sentient and chooses their wielders. Alpha suggests the team to wait until they are mentally prepared. The team protests to Alpha at first, but then gave in after Jason told the rest there is a reason why Zordon didn't want them to retrieve the weapons yet. Alpha reviews the Valley of Medusa test the true strengths of the Warriors, which the Rangers are not powerful enough to get. It's like a level 5 player trying to beat a level 50 mission. Even if Zordon knows the location, he will not endanger his Rangers until they're ready. Meanwhile, in the Angel Grove Museum, an archaeologist announces her interest in finding the Valley of Medusa, which contains possible evidence and records of an unknown lost civilization. Rita heard this and remembers there are 5 powerful weapons hidden there. She predicts the Rangers would want these weapons for themselves. She decides to send Squat and Babu to kidnap the archaeologist and retrieve the weapons for herself. After the archaeologist capture, she refuses to help Rita, but unfortunately they also captured her son, and has already sent their child to the mystical location. According to the archaeologist's notes on the legends of the Valley of Medusa, if they don't retrieve the weapons nor leave the valley by sundown, they'll turn to stone. Thus, Zordon was forced to send the Rangers there for a rescue mission despite the risks. The Valley of Medusa is a pocket dimension and has a layer of magic that blocks teleportation and stops Zords from entering. Even Zordon's communicator doesn't work, and the Morphers only have partial access to the morphing grid. The Rangers could morph, but could only be a tenth as powerful as their normal Ranger self. The Rangers are in a race to save the archaeologist and the child, and stop Squad and Babu from getting the weapons. The team split up. Kimberly and Trini were to find the kidnapped archaeologist and the child. Jason, Zach, and Billy were to find the weapons. Kimberly and Trini were successful in rescuing the child and the archaeologist. However, they are ambushed by putties, Squat and Babu. The Ranger sidearms are powerful against the putties, but not good enough against the 2 agents of Rita. On the other side of the valley, the boys were tested. The weapons are inside a concrete trunk, and the only way to break the box open would be the Sword of Darkness, the same sword that would later be used by the evil Green Ranger. Upon holding the Sword of Darkness, the wielder are controlled by imminent rage and insanity. When Zack tried to hold it, he tried to strike his teammates and was held down by Billy and Jason, who knocked the sword out of his hands. When Billy held the sword, it had the same effect. Thus, Jason told the 2 to hold his arms at the box after he grabs the sword, when he counts to 3. After he finished counting, the 3 boys aimed the concrete box and broke the case open, revealing the power weapons. However, it was already sundown and the boys' feet are turning into stone. Squat and Babu arrive to jeer at them and show the group of putties has captured Trini, Kimberly, and the archaeologist and her child. The Rangers have failed. The two will release in the end of the Rangers as they slowly turn to stone. Squat and Babu won't turn into stone because Squat is an exile of this ancient civilization and is immune to this magic of this civilization. That's why he's familiar with this valley. However, Jason calls out to the weapons, remembering they are semi-sentient and are the cause of the petrification magic. Squat asks if Jason has lost his mind, but Jason continues on. The Rangers will fight against injustice and evil. He asks the weapons to join them. All of a sudden, the weapons flew to the Rangers. The petrification magic is gone. The Rangers could now fight with their new weapons allies. Squat and Babu retreats immediately. Ironically, if Rita had not sent Squat and Babu down, the two wouldn't have pushed the Rangers to their limits, and their powerful weapons wouldn't have seen the Rangers worthy. Taming of the Zords. Rangers need to learn how to control their Zords through controlling their emotions and focus. The Zords are sentient mecha with ancient creatures of souls within the mightiest and kindest of the Cretaceous periods who fought alongside Zordon against invasive forces way before Rita's arrival. These prehistoric beasts were pure enough to merge with the Morphin Grid energies and evolve to become a new life form, Dinozords. 10,000 years ago when Rita came, these Dinozords joined their powers and gave it to a mighty warrior to be the Mega Dino Ranger. The Dino Ranger took the form of Dino Mega Dragon Zord and fought with Zordon, successfully sealing Rita. However, the Dino Ranger cannot contain the powers of 6 Zords and the powers end up poisoning him. Refusing to give up the powers and wanting to protect the Earth, this Dino Warrior wants to continue his fighting spirit. Zordon contained his Dino Spirit in 6 separate crystals, giving the Zords the ability to combine, which would reawaken his spirit. Modern day, the Dinozords handpicked the Rangers to use their powers to fight alongside Zordon. The Rangers couldn't form the Megazords until their minds are united and earned the power crystals from the Dino Ranger spirit. The team was sent to retrieve the 5 crystals with difficulty, as Rita does not want the warrior to return. After a long and tedious trial, the Rangers end up retrieving the crystals. After they reunited their hearts, the warrior spirit spoke to them. After seeing time and time again, the Rangers did live up to their expectations, and also, with the power of teamwork, the Rangers were granted by the Dino Ranger spirit to form the Megazord. However, the Megazord is not his true form. One more part of his spirit resides in the mysterious long-lost Emerald Crystal. The final piece to the puzzle is the 6th Dinozord. After successfully taming the Zords could change into battle bikes. This is used to travel to places. Not all areas can be teleported because Zordon's teleport network is not always absolute. Same as Rita's teleport system. Otherwise, Rita could just teleport and attack the Rangers in their homes. Finally, the 6th Dinozord arc. During the medieval period, there were Rita worshippers spreading chaos and death upon discovering the numerous discarded wands of Rita. Zordon was reawakened, and alongside the Zords, they called for the fighting spirit of the ancient Dino Ranger. Although the cult is equal to the power of the Dino Ranger, the witches found the Emerald Crystal of the warrior in battle. They stole and abducted the green Parasaur Zord, hoping to use it to free Rita. The cult of Rita tried to tame the Parasaur Zord with different chaos magic, but it just mutated it into a more powerful being, becoming the Dragon Zord, making it stronger than all the other 5 Zords combined. In time, the Dragon Zord succumbs to the witch's mind control over it, when the witches merges the green crystal to a golden magical flute, forming the Dragon Dagger. The cult made the Dragon Zord ransack towns and cities. Many fables of the evil dragons during the medieval period were based off of the Dragon Zord. As the Dragon Zord tried fighting back, the evil witches drained its powers to create the Dragon Shield, which exhausted the Dragon Zord from being able to come back to its senses. The creation of the Dragon Shield caused a huge burst of energy, destroying the witches, ending the cult of Rita immediately, and sending the Dragon Zord back to its slumber. In its most energy-saving state, the Dragon Shield and Dragon Dagger transformed into the Dragon Zord coin, which was then long lost. After the cult of Rita was gone, the Dino Ranger and Zordon was sent back to their slumber to heal and re-energize. Later, Rita rediscovered her medieval cult followers' mutation of the Parasaur Zord. The Queen of Evil sent her spy, Scorpina, to discover the Dragon Zord coin. After a few episodes, Rita then uses her magic with the Dragon Zord coin, which produced her evil Green Ranger powers. None of her nor her minions could wield the powers, as it could only be bestowed by the Dragon Zord. Not even in mind control, it could be forced to give up its powers. The Dragon Zord later picked the teenager it deemed worthy. Thus, Rita followed through and captured Tommy Oliver, a powerful but unsuspecting teenager, to become her Green Ranger, sparking the evil Green Ranger arc. During that time, when Jason was captured by Rita, Zack learned to step up as a leader to lead the team. He soon learns from Trini. With her support, Zack was able to wise up and take over as leader during Jason's absence. After the Green Ranger arc, we also see Trini and Jason forming a romance and understanding each other's differences, such as martial arts and gymnastics. The two learned the appreciation as spectators for each other's respective sports. Speaking of romance, it would have been interesting to see Goldar's main reason to fight with Rita was because he wishes to win over Scorpina. Scorpina does share a romantic feel with Goldar, but her primary function is to be Rita's spy, not only to spy on the Rangers, but for other invasive forces she needs to fend off to ensure Earth is secure to be Rita's target. Scorpina is very busy fighting off other evil aliens that are not within Rita's faction. Later, she will not dare to cross Lord Zed, Rita's boss, who uses her for the same feature. Also, Squat and Babu needs to have more of a reason to be there. They could be scouts. Squat joined Rita to have her magic to help him regain his intelligence. For some reason, he believes he used to be an intelligent professor from his home planet but lost all his memories. He used for retcon missions directly against the Rangers and enjoys drinking glow-in-the-dark green liquids that smells like oil. Babu and Finster are magical rivals, fighting over each other for Rita's approval. Babu wishes to collect all artifacts of his race, while Finster wants to resurrect his own extinct race. He could achieve that through making putties of his own people and have Rita bring them to life permanently. Babu focuses on potion making, while Finster is a magical sculptor. For example, Babu successfully altered Kimberly and Billy's personality. He later created the potion that holds strong over Tommy and brainwashed him to become Rita's Green Evil Ranger. Throughout Season 1, Babu sabotages the Rangers' teamwork through his potions. An example would be giving Kimberly nightmares, which inspired new monsters and delusions of her peace project being ruined by putties. His potion also gave alchemic properties for Nasty Knight's sword, ruining the power weapons. Also, during Titania's debut, Babu spiked Tommy's food, which removes his inhibition. This makes him see himself already as a leader of the Power Rangers, while he was just a new member. However, he was able to work and overcome these ambitious feelings with Jason. This impressed Titanus, who granted them the Thunderslingers and joined their forces.
Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe for How to Fix Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 2.